Hello, hi, it's Miranda Love coming to you live here in the Art of Attracting High Ticket Clients on LinkedIn Facebook group. And I'm the CEO and founder of Ninja Growth Strategies, and we're a business coaching company, an international coaching company, and we help experts be able to get leads and clients and sales from LinkedIn and make a bigger impact with their gifts and more freedom and finances with their gifts. So what I was speaking with somebody today on one of our enrollment calls, actually the lady who's one of our new clients, and she was saying that after she's been at this for a year and after 9 months of doing it as a coach, and she's only gotten one client. Welcome. She had only gotten one client, and it was a lower paying client, one that she just kind of did the deal just to do it. So in 1 year of being a coach and trying to be a coach, she has not had any clients except for just that one. So after 9 months, she went ahead and had to go back to get to a full-time job. Luckily, she had a position where she was able to just to kind of start taking on clients in another capacity, but it is in a job capacity, not in the coaching capacity that she's wanting to do. So she had to go back and get her full-time job. And right now she's working 60 to 80 hours a week with 2 little kids and trying to grow her coaching business. And so that got me, and she's still, she is committed to making this a reality. And so that got me thinking about a story that whenever I had to actually go back and get a job. So I've been an entrepreneur. Welcome. I've been an entrepreneur since 2010. Started out in, I've been in business for 25 years, but I started out online with a blog that I just was so passionate at myhappiestlife.com. I was so passionate I had to share some tools that I had uncovered about depression and life and kind of a self-help type of thing that I jumped into entrepreneurship with a blog. And then I jumped off the cliff and started an online coach. I started an online recruiting company with my sister, and that did very well. And then after that, I did start my own I started my own online pet community, and I've shared, lots of stories. You can check out the video that I did, the live of my gory story of how I went to bankruptcy after I had started after a business that I did start and sell. Now, after that, I took some time off, wrote my international best-selling book, and realized that after some point I kind of fell into Airbnb and was doing that for a little bit, paying my bills. And I was going to do a course, an info course. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I was even working with a coach then a little bit. But I never pulled the trigger on anything. I was always in that learning without earning stage, preparing to launch, but didn't do it. This was in my limbo time after I'd started and sold 2 other businesses. And then there was just kind of 2 years that I was just kind of doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of freelancing and some different things. Well, I went to an Airbnb conference in LA, the Airbnb Open here in LA, where I live close to now, with 4,000 other hosts from all over the world. And we were fortunate to get to see Ashton Kutcher speak and Gwyneth Paltrow and a couple others. But I saw Ashton Kutcher speak, and what he said prompted me to go ahead after I had been, and I was supporting myself full-time as an entrepreneur for about 8 years at that time, to go ahead and start get a job, just get a job. So he said that for entrepreneurs, you got to have grit, which is true. You got to have grit, that stick to itness, that just being able to do it no matter what. And whenever he said that, yeah, I had grit, had started and sold 2 other companies, as I have shared before, and so much so that I, was all in. But now, what it was that I was trying to do at the time, I was trying to start. And after hearing him say that, whenever the entrepreneurs that he was evaluating and the founders that for him to invest in, because he's an investor now, and Ashton Kutcher, and he did. So that's whenever he said that about that you have to have the grit. And I was like, Miranda, if I was going to do that, if I was going to launch that online course that I was messing around with at the time, I would have done it already. And at the time, it was time to start paying some things. I had been, kind of silking by with the income that I had, and had some coming in from Airbnb at the time, and monetizing my LinkedIn a little bit, but I wasn't really working on working on those things that much. And so I decided it was time to get a job. Luckily, I was able to get a high-paying marketing director job at a software company in 3 weeks. I went from the idea that I needed to get a job and wanted to get a job to getting one, to landing one. Well, it was a good opportunity. Luckily, though, now, and they hired a change agent. They hired somebody because they wanted to do something different. It was a software company that had been surviving on old clients, from just renewals from their old clients, and hadn't gotten any new business or any upgrade business in like years and years and years. And so I went in there, I launched, using my LinkedIn strategies, I launched a campaign, and some of these are actually testimonials in my webinar. I launched a campaign to get them their to a webinar, their very first new leads into that business in years. And I also launched a campaign using LinkedIn, email marketing, and mailing and phone calls out, mailing and phone calls out, and LinkedIn and email marketing. We launched an upgrade campaign that I launched that got their 10-year-old, 12-year-old plus a list of people, customers that they've been trying for over 10 years, ran campaign after campaign after campaign, trying to get them to upgrade to their new software that wasn't costing them any money, but then the company was trying to get them to upgrade to their new software that would cost them money. And they've been trying and trying, and the sales reps are like, oh, don't even, we've hit that list, we've hit it, you know, don't, these people are not going to upgrade. And they did. I was able to get them to upgrade and to bring, I think at the time it was like almost $100,000 in sales in that 2-week period that we generated from upgrade. Plus, now these people, now these customers and users, now they would be having more of that recurring annual income because they would buy new packages whenever they would upgrade. And so not only, you know, $100,000 in instant business for them in sales, it was that repeat annual recurring revenue that they're going to be getting from those sales as well. Welcome, Tim, Crystal, Mario, Jason, Keisha. Thanks for joining us. Let me know if you've ever had to get a job before. So I did that job for 2 months, was very thrilled about the work that I had done. The company was thrilled. The sales reps were thrilled about it. But I realized they actually had a high-priced consultant that was working there at the time, and it actually helped to hire me. I was recruited for the position. And they wanted to keep things pretty much still the same. And I realized then that gave me the confidence that I needed to be that LinkedIn high-priced consultant and to go out there and start my international coaching business. And so I only did that job for 2 months. It gave me the confidence that I needed, went in there, banged it out, had success, got success, realized that I'm the expert, and that manager, director job, now, luckily, you know, it was the salary I make more than in a month sometimes, and did my first year after walking out my annual salary. I make that in a month now. So it was the right decision. So sometimes you do need to get a job. That's what I'm sharing with this story today, is that sometimes you do need to get a job to pay your bills, to give you grit, to give you confidence. So if you have started your coaching expert business or a business as an entrepreneur and things are just getting too tight, you're not sure where to turn, and you know that you need to invest in yourself to get more knowledge, or maybe you've been investing but in cheaper info products and you really need to work with a mentor, somebody that can hold your hand and help you and get out there and launch your business in the right way. But you lack confidence, or you lack the ability to even pay anybody to do this, then you know what? It could be time for you to go and get a job. Hopefully, like me, it won't be anything that'll be a long-term situation. It'll be just something that you need to do. But a job is a wonderful place to learn skills or to get your confidence in skills. Like I went in there, and if I was going to be doing some things, then I would have already done it by then. But I was able to get that job. Went in there, got that job, knocked it out of the park using my strategies and for getting clients on LinkedIn. And so that really gave me the confidence that I needed to step out there and launch my own international coaching business. And the way that I did mine, using my strategies for getting clients on LinkedIn, I was able to launch my coaching business 2 years ago. The story I was talking about now was over two and a half years ago whenever I got that job. but I did launch my coaching business to $25,000 per month in the first 8 weeks, and have been consistently doing between $25,000 to $50,000 a month, month after month after month since then. We're on track this month if I can ever get my Facebook ads converting, because we consistently do between 25 to 50 with just LinkedIn, non-paid traffic from LinkedIn, automated traffic from LinkedIn, but non-paid traffic. And I've been messing around with the Facebook ads for 6 months now. And I haven't gotten, keep getting them not approved. So anywho, but we're on track to do $100,000 this month. So that's what we're doing. And you know, if I wouldn't have ever gotten that job, decided that went and saw Ashton Kutcher, saw that, yep, you're right, Miranda, as an entrepreneur, you got to have grit. If you were going to do this, you would have done it by now. And to get out there, get that job, go in there, bang it out of the park, knock it out of the park, get that confidence that I needed, and really define my skills and my confidence as an expert, a true high-priced consultant and coach is what I ended up being, a coach instead of just even a consultant. And I was able to, that gave me the confidence to walk out. So I walked out of that job, guys. I quit it. I walked out of that job and I kept on walking to downtown and had some pizza and didn't look back. That's what I did, and it was a game changer for me. I'm so glad that I realized that I needed that to go back to get a job. So I went back, got a job, and got that confidence that I needed to define my skills, and walked out and launched an international coaching company, Ninja Growth Strategies, and have been consistently, you know, making what I made in sometimes I've made that in a month, you know, what I made in my salary. And that's what it is that we have experts do here at Ninja Growth Strategies. We help them be able to leave their position and actually to get income now. So whether you've already launched your coaching business or your expert business or you haven't, you're in a great position if you have a job to actually implement this funnel that only takes 15 minutes a day to operate once it gets up and going, and to get that up and going so it consistently drives leads and traffic to you, and so you can walk out of your job and quit and know that you've already stepping into a 6-figure business because you've already got that. That's what we do. So go to ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth if you'd like a chance to speak with me. Go to ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth and book a free breakthrough call to talk with me about your business. What's working in your business, what isn't. If I see a way for us to bridge those gaps, then I will absolutely let you know and show you how on that call. And make sure that you get tons of value about your strategy. If you are brand spanking new and you haven't yet watched the free web class that I've got available for you for experts of how to make 6 figures or multiple 6 figures this year as a business coach using LinkedIn, then let me say I just got my nails cut so I can actually start typing hopefully again because I couldn't type. They were so long. So go to ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth to book that call to speak with me. It looks like I need to type that in. And then go to, if you want to watch the free web class that shows you how to make your first 6 figures or multiple 6 figures this year as a business coach using LinkedIn, go to businesscoachaccelerator.com and you can check out that web class for free. And if you are watching this on YouTube or watching it anywhere else, of course, be sure to like and subscribe to us. And if you're a member here with us in the Art of Attracting High-Ticket Clients, hi, welcome. If you're a replay viewer, type replay in there and post in the comments and let me know if you have any questions. I am coming in here live and we'll be popping back on here to do some Q&A. Would love a chance to speak with you. I just offered you a free chance to speak with me or somebody here at my team at Ninja Growth Strategies. So once again, if you want to speak with us about your coaching business, launch your strategy so you can step right out of your job, or you're currently in a coaching business and you want to get this going so you don't have to go back and get a job, go to ninjagrowthstrategies.com/growth and apply for a free time to speak with us here one-on-one. This has been Miranda Love coming to you live in the Art of Attracting High-Ticket Coaching Clients on LinkedIn. And I'm the CEO and founder of the Ninja Growth Strategies, and we have a 8-week boot camp here, 25K in 30 days, the Business Coach Accelerator. Would love to see if that would be a good fit for you. So reach out. Talk soon. Bye.